In this video, I am going to talk about JSP Tax Libraries, International and Conditions and Tax Modified XML documents, International Liaison Tax and SQL Tax are all supported by JSTL and also include frameworks of conditions extreme custom tax with JSTL tax. Classification of the JSTL tax. The JSTL tax can be classified into the following JSTL and library groups that can be analyzed. The generate JSP pass based to their functions. Core tax, formatting tax, SQL tax, XML tax, JSTL functions. Core tax. The tax in the core group, the most widely used JSTL tax. The syntax for include the JSTL core libraries in the your JSP is as follows. Here you can see a code example, you can go through it. The fundamental JSTL tags are listed in the table below. This is it like but for expressions. This is it set the result and expression. Evaluation is a scope. This is it. Remove the scope variable. This is it. Catch by throwable that occur the body and optimally explode it. This is it. A simple conditional tag which evaluation the body. It is the supplied condition is true. This is it. Simple condition tag the establish a context of manually exclusive condition operation made by when and otherwise. This is it. Subtext of choose the include a body condition evaluate or true. This is it. Subtext of choose the follows the when tags and runs only if all of the preconditional evaluate of false. This is it. Relative and as absolutely or relative URL and expose in comment another their page string and wire or redeem wire readers. This is it. The basis strong tags estimate by different collecting types and support in substituting other their functionality. This is it. Interest over token spent by the supplied limits. This is it. Adds parameters hunting improved tax URL. This is it. Redirects to a new URL. This is it. Create a URL with the optional query parameters. Let's talk about formatting tags. The innovationalized website is JSTL. Formatting tags are used for format and display tags, dates, time, and numbers. The syntax for include the formatting library in your JSP is following. Here you can use a code example. Can you go through it? The formatting JSTL tags include in the below. This is it. The red number, the value with specified pressing of format. This is it. Present the string representation of numbers, variances of percentage. This is it. Formats a date and or time, use a supplied style and pattern. This is it. Press the string response plate and a date and or time. This is it. Loins resource bundle by use it tags body. This is it. Strong the given local and local configuration variable. This means loads a resources bundle and strong in the name scope variable to the bundle configuration variable. This means specifics the time zone for any times formatting or tracing actions needs in the body. This means stores the given time zone in the time zone configuration variable. This means display an internationalized message. This means sets request character encoding. Let's talk about SQL tags. Tags in the JSTL SQL tags library allow you communicate with relational database such as Oracle, MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server. The syntax for include the JSTL SQL library in your JSPL as follows. Here you can code example. You can go through it. The SQL JSTL tags are listed table below. This is it. Create a simple data source, substance only photography. This means execute the SQL query defined in its body through that SQL attribute. This means execute the SQL update defined in the body or through the SQL attribute. This means set a parameter in a SQL statement of the specified value. This means set a parameter in the SQL statement of the specified in Java unit data value. This means provide next database action elements with the shared connection setup to execute all the statements of transaction. Let's talk about XML tags. The JSTL XML tags allow you to create multiplying the XML document in the JSP constrict manner. The syntax for including the JSTL XML library in your JSP is as follows. Custom tag available in the JSTL XML tags library for dealing with XML data. This is Compass XML processing, XML data transformation, and follow the control based on XPath expressions. Here you can see a code example. Can you go through it? The following is a list XML JSTL tags. This means like but XPath expression. This means use a phrase the XML data specify the earth wire and attribute or in the tag body. This means set a variable to to the value of an XPath expression. This means evaluate a test XPath expression, and if it is true, process if body it is a test configuration, if fourth a body ignore. This means to a loop over nodes in an XML document. This means simple condition tag the establishing a context for manually execute condition operations marked by when and otherwise tags. Next one, subtags of